Hi, this is Mahesh from MyStampGarden. Thank you so much for stopping today. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Australia. For today's card, we are going to use the stamp set for our Fern and the coordinating die as well. Today's base card is Bumblebee, our new in color. I normally use A4 cardstock because we are in Australia. So which is cut at half and folded at half. And the next layer will be Whisper White. And the next one Early Espresso. And again the next one will be Bumblebee, then Whisper White followed by Early Espresso cardstock. These two are the pieces we need to cut. Next, a small piece of scrap piece of Whisper White to stamp the sentiment, and again these two pieces for inside. Looks a lot of layers. Yes, of course, today's card is lots of layers. Early Espresso, this is the ink we are going to use today. I am having old version of it. Let's get started now. For this piece, which measured 10.5 centimeter by 8.4, so I'm just taking the 10.5 centimeter side. I'm just placing here because I want to draw a line at 3. I want to make a mark at 3 centimeter. I'm just drawing a small pencil mark on top and bottom. If you can cut straight away, that's fine, but I like to go with a slight marking. That's easy for me to cut. Now turn around towards the other side and we need to mark the center of that length. Whichever measurements you choose, that's not a problem. You just make sure to mark at the center. That will give a beautiful V shape. So here I'm just going to mark at 4.2 because that's the center for my measurements. Just mark at 4.2. Now we need to cut both the sides. The center to the edge point. You can see both the dots and cut it. That's it. And again, do the same on this side. You can see the pencil mark and the edge. Here to here. Yep, that's right. Now the shape is ready. This is what I need for my center of my card. So the next piece, I'm just going to do the same thing with the AliExpress as well, because here it's 4 centimeter. So I'm just marking exactly at 2 centimeter here. 2 here, top and bottom. Once done, mark the other side as well. Just rotate the card and mark at the center and cut the 2 edges as well. Hope this one makes you clear. And next we need to cut both the markings here to there. And just make sure to place it rightly. You may use Stampin' Up stitched nested labels die to get a perfect V shape. The main reason I didn't use for this particular card because my image is a little bit bigger and wider. Now cut the other side. It looks perfect. Done. Now these 2 pieces are ready. Keep these 2 pieces aside. Now I am stamping the image on Whisper White cardstock using Early Espresso ink. I'm just doing it twice. Just want to see the clear image of the stamp set. On the next step, I'm just getting my big shot to die cut the leaf. Make sure it lined perfectly. I like to cut 3 of this same image using the same Whisper White cardstock. Just let me show you why I need 3 pieces in few minutes. And the next step, I'm just getting my bumblebee cardstock. I am using Forever Greenery embossing folder. I'm just placing only half of the card inside. I like to emboss only half of it. I don't want to emboss the full card. So I'm just placing only half. Let me show the close look. Like only half of it. Now keep the embossing machine aside. All the pieces are ready now. These are the 3 pieces I already cut. So 2 pieces. So we are going to stick these 3 pieces together because I don't want to add any stamping dimensional on this image particularly. So I'm just getting my Tombow multipurpose glue to stick all the pieces together, which give a very good 3D look. Once you finish adding the die cut piece, now I'm just going to attach all the pieces of cardstock to the base card. First Whisper White and the next these 2 pieces. And then now I'm just getting the small piece of early espresso cardstock. I'm just placing everything all together and make sure where I need to stick the piece. So I'm just getting my pencil and just make a small mark there so that it's easy for me to stick all the pieces in the right place. I just want to stamp another leaf image to the Whisper White cardstock. I'm just using the same early espresso ink. I feel like light shade is enough to stamp, so make sure you are not stamping straight on the Whisper White cardstock. If you prefer that way, that's fine, but I don't like it. But before stamping this leaf, I just forgot to stamp the dots actually. First, make sure to add the dots before stamping the leaf. By adding 3 or 4 layers of the leaf die, we can completely see the leaf is popping out. And next, attach the pieces like this here. Make sure it's centered and attach it. Yep, it's fine. Now I'm just going to add the stamping dimensional on this cardstock and attach to the base card. Once you are happy, push it down. That's it. Now I'm just going to stamp the sentiment. Once stamped your sentiment, I'm just going to tie a triple knot using the golden thread. I'm just cutting 3 of them and make a bunny ear and tying a knot. That's it. I'm not very great in doing bow. I just tried my best. That's it. Now we need to attach this to the leaf. Glue dots are best. I'm just getting my glue dots and stick to the center. That's it. And the next step, and I'm just adding some of the golden gems and fussy cut the sentiment. Just rotate your paper, that's very easy. I'm just fussy cutting only on the top of the fonts, not on the bottom. I'm just trimming the bottom, that's it. I feel this is more than enough, and I need to add stamping dimension on back side and stick to the card. That's it. And I'm just adding 3 more gems. Before that, I'm just adding a tiny drops of the glue. Yep, I hope that's enough. a small decoration for inside of the card. All the measurements as I mentioned before are available at my blog. You can see the link on the screen and YouTube description below. The products which I used are available at my shop online. I just made one more card using the new in color cinnamon cider. I don't know which color is your favorite. If you're in Australia, if you need a new catalog, please send me a message. I'm happy to send one. Hope you liked today's video. See you soon with another great video. Until then, bye from Magesh. See you. Bye-bye.